Hello students, a very warm welcome in your chemistry online class. In today's class, you will learn about interconversion of matter. In previous class, you have already learned about matter and its properties. Now, let's see that how a matter converts into different states. Interconversion of states of matter is the phenomenon of a change of matter from one state to another and back to original state. As you can see in the picture, there is three different states of matter: gaseous state, liquid state and solid state. When a liquid is heated, it can evaporate and convert into gas, and when that gas is cooled down or deposited, it again convert back into solid state, and when a solid is heated, it converts into liquid state, and when a liquid is frozen, it converts into solid state. And there are some substances which directly convert from solid into gaseous state, and that term is called as sublimation. Now let's see what are the factors which are responsible for interconversion of states of matter. There are basically two factors which are responsible for the interconversion of matter. First one, by change in temperature, and second, by change in pressure. Now let's see the first one, by change in temperature. Change of state of matter by changing the temperature. When heat energy is added to a substance, its temperature increases, which can change its state from solid to liquid, liquid to gas, or solid to gas. Now the question arises, when heat energy is added to a substance, what exactly happens that is responsible for the interconversion of state of matter? Let's see students. When heat energy is supplied to any substance, the kinetic energy of the particles increases and particles start vibrating vigorously, and due to vibration they reach a certain stage in which particles gain enough energy to overcome the forces of attraction between them, and they start moving apart from each other. If you will supply, and due to this, the solid state converts into liquid state, and if you will continue supply heat energy, then these particles, the kinetic energy increases, they will acquire more kinetic energy, and the force of attraction become almost negligible in between the two particles, and due to increase in intermolecular space, the liquid state will convert into gaseous state. And vice versa, when cooling is done, the kinetic energy decreases, and thus the space between the particles decreases and the particles come closer, and eventually there is conversion in the state of matter from gaseous to liquid and from liquid to solid. This factor you can be more clear by this activity. You need to take a dry test tube, as you can see in the picture. Test tube is there, and a pinch of ammonium chloride you need to take in that test tube, and now heat it. After some time, what you will observe, that the solid ammonium chloride is directly changes into vapor form. Without changing into liquid state, it directly converts into vapor form. This proves that there are some substances which can change from solid to gaseous state directly on heating, and when these vapors are cooled down or deposited on any surface, this vapor again it can change from vapor form to solid form. Now in the next slide you will see the change of state of matter by changing the pressure. Now the second factor is by changing pressure. Now by increasing pressure, particles of matter can be brought close together. When we apply pressure on a gas enclosed in a cylinder, it starts compressing and converts into liquid. As you can see in the picture, in the first cylinder there is gas, and this, by applying pressure, as you can see, a weight is there above the gas. When weight is applied, the gas molecules, they come closer, and if you will increase the pressure, the gas molecules will come more closer. So thus pressure and temperature determine the state of substance, that is solid, liquid or gas. Now the terms related to interconversion of states of matter. Melting is the change of solid into liquid when heat is applied. In a pure crystalline solid, this process occurs at a fixed temperature called the melting point. Next, evaporation is a type of vaporization that occurs on the surface of a liquid as it changes into the gas phase. Boiling point. Next is boiling point. It is a fixed temperature at which liquid starts changing into gaseous state. Next is condensation point, is the temperature at which a gas starts changing into its liquid state. Next is freezing point, is the temperature at which a liquid starts changing into its solid state. Now today's homework. Explain interconversion of states of matter and what are the factors responsible for the change of state of matter. Next question. How and why do the changes takes place in state of matter? Next question. With the help of an activity, show that ammonium chloride sublimes on heating. Write these answers in your chemistry notebook, and also you will write the terms related to interconversion of states of matter. You will write all terms in your notebook. Thank you.